Hello, shalom, and cherete, YouTube. This is Philip on Water again with a new video. So I want to show you a project that I've been working on. I have been studying Ge'ez very heavily. I actually teach Ge'ez online, offer Ge'ez lessons. What I've been doing is I've been summarizing some grammars of Ge'ez and to make Ge'ez easier to learn because Ge'ez is a very difficult language. And so what I have here is sort of a summary of some of the forms that you have to learn for Ge'ez. And so this is just kind of like a preview of my work here. And this is also what I use in my Ge'ez classes. It's a summary of the different forms you have to learn for the verb in Ge'ez and so forth. So there's a lot of stuff to learn, a lot of forms. Ge'ez is a very complicated language. But what I really wanted to talk about in this video was my translation of First Enoch and reading First Enoch in Ge'ez, trying to study and learn First Enoch in the Ge'ez, because if you've clicked on this video, you probably are aware that First Enoch is only complete fully in the Ge'ez language. We have fragments from the Dead Sea Scrolls, we have fragments in Greek, and a tiny fragment in Coptic, and an excerpt in Latin, but we only have Enoch complete in the Ge'ez language, the classical Ethiopic. And so what I've done is I've taken the Ge'ez text and I am looking up the meanings of all the Ge'ez words and putting them in footnotes. And so I'm trying to do this for the whole book of Enoch. And so people who are studying Ge'ez and who want to read Enoch in the original Ge'ez will be able to we'll be able to have this basically it's an aid for you. It's like a reader's edition of Enoch, but it's a very in-depth reader's edition. I'm not just giving you a simple gloss. I'm actually doing more in-depth analysis of some of these words, and for every word, I'm giving you the full dictionary entry of Leslau's concise dictionary of Ge'ez. Now, he does have a larger one, but I've actually done some comparison, and the actual glosses he gives you are pretty much the same. The difference with the larger dictionary of Leslau is that he will give you a bunch of comparative cognate studies, like in other languages like Hebrew and Arabic and stuff, to help you understand the relationship to the Ge'ez word. So what I've done is I've just given you all the English glosses he lists, and as well as some other notes that you may find helpful. And so that's what this project is about. And by the way, I guess I should say who Leslau is. Leslau is he made a dictionary of Ge'ez, and so his is basically the standard. There's a few dictionaries for Ge'ez. There's one by Dillman, a scholar named Dillman, but his is in Latin. So you have to translate. If you don't know Latin, you'll have to translate the Latin because he gives you Latin glosses for the Ge'ez words, which that's great because it's good to understand an ancient language in terms of another ancient language. So, but on the other hand, for the sake of time, not everybody wants to learn Latin to learn Ge'ez. So, so Leslau actually ends up being a pretty good tool. Because he is sort of the standard one for giving you the English meanings of the Ge'ez words. Okay, anyways, I want to read the first line of First Enoch, so you can hear what it sounds like in the Ge'ez. So here's what Enoch, what it sounds like in the Ge'ez. The first line. Well, actually, this first line here, so I took this from a manuscript, and in the manuscript, the scribe has a small prayer for himself, I think, because he says, he says of Enoch the prophet, a blessing, may his God be with his beloved Welde Yochanes. So Welde Yochanes is the scribe of the manuscript. So this is actually the prayer at the very beginning of the manuscript that I was copying the text from, transcribing the text from. Here's the first line. This is the actual first line of First Enoch. Kala barakat zahienoka zakama baraka charuyan watsadukan Allah halawa yakunu ba'alata. So that means the voice of, or the word of the blessing, which Hienoka is Enoch and Ge'ez, Hienoka of Hienoka, which is just as he blessed the elect, or the select, the chosen, wa zadukana, and the righteous. Allah, the ones who, halawa, will be present, So these two words are a bit weird. This one's like to be present or to be or to exist. And yakunu is like to become. So it's like they will become present or they will be present. Ba'alata, in the day, and since this isn't a complete thought, I should read the next line too. In the day, mandabia is of tribulation, of tribulation. La asasalo, for the expulsion, quelu, of all, akuyan, of all the wicked, wa rasian, and the forgetful ones. Now, this can be understood as the impious or the ungodly, but what this word rasian actually means is it means a forgetful one, because it's like the people have forgotten the path. They've forgotten the true way. So it's very deep, sort of, I guess you could say, theological connotations behind this word. Anyways, that is the first line of First Enoch. Maybe if this video gets enough likes, I'll upload another video where I continue to read through the Ge'ez and do more Ge'ez studies. I'll see if people are interested in this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you like this, if you want to see more Ge'ez stuff on First Enoch, like the video, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and keep seeking the truth.